Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Fowler. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And they'll start off with a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Powerful running into the secondary. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, put the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. Man, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Back to throw again. Trying to extend the play. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Extra point try coming now. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The back's got it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16. He's been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
High completion sets up an important third down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Gators will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gonna run it. It's Fowler. Powers through. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He hands it to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A change of direction. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Back behind the quarterback, line in pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He finds his man, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. Past the 20. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal kick. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Vols will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this 2nd half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it. inside their own 30. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Escape. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. The sack on first down is second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He stays alive. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Receiver makes the catch. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from the play.
Pass caught. Second down now. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. Took contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
A great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the defender miss. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We were